I had the amazing opportunity to go along to Faye's luxury one-day retreat in Muriwai. And for me, it definitely came at a time when I was feeling very overwhelmed, exhausted, I would say on the brink of burnout, and very unsupported. But what I realized, I think one of the biggest takeaways I got from the event actually was that I wasn't supporting myself. So while I'd been kind of looking externally for support, I hadn't actually been supporting myself. And the retreat gave me the tools, the resources that I needed to do that. And the reminder actually that, it doesn't have to be this big thing. It's actually about every day taking the time to check in with yourself and to use these tools in this practice. You don't have to get to the point of exhaustion or work and wait for a break before you actually take time to support yourself. And it's easy. We see these messages all the time. You read them, you see them, but it's only when you take the time to actually really embody that practice and remind yourself, to check in with yourself and to remind yourself, how important it is. And so, yeah, this retreat definitely gave me those tools. It reminded me of the practice that I needed to embed in my life, that this wasn't just a luxury or a nice to have or something that you do when you have time. This is about ensuring that this practice, this self-care, is actually an integrated part of every day, and how I can best support myself so I don't kind of get to that point again. So the practical, the way that the day took us through things was really practical. It allowed us to actually really feel the benefits. And the day was just so well and beautifully organized. It felt like every detail had been considered, from the goodie bags to the food, to the venue. And Faye is just so knowledgeable and so genuine, and warm in her approach. There's no judgment, and just very knowledgeable. And so I would definitely recommend that if you have the opportunity to go along. It's such a great reminder about, I think, supporting yourself and ensuring that you can then show up in all areas of your life in the way that you really want to.